We talked about some pretty important stuff yesterday when it comes to the broader crypto market, when it comes to altcoins, and when it comes to ADA. And we basically got this confirmation that we are in fact going to do what we've always done, and that alt season is in fact upon us. And I want to basically explain why this is. So we looked at a bunch of key pieces of information. Frankly, a lot of people missed it. I got hit with a ton of hate here on the channel yesterday. Frankly, I don't care. I stopped caring what people think about me a long time ago. I used to be a professional gamer, so skin's pretty thick. Doesn't bother me. And people missed the fact that ADA was one of the more resilient assets yesterday. In fact, as BTC went on its slide all the way down to the mid 58K range, ADA actually held up really well. We dipped into the 36 cent range, but for the most part, we're staying above 30% or 37 cents most of the day. And in fact, right now we're above 39 cents. We're looking exceptionally good. And in fact, the ADA BTC charts, we referenced this yesterday. We're still climbing. This is looking really good. This is that moment that people's patience has been waiting for. Now I get we're still at 39 cents. We want to get a lot higher, right? And people need to understand that this doesn't mean that right now we're just going straight up and to the right. Okay. There might be more shakeouts in the market. This week is going to be probably a high week of volatility because again, BTC is trying to work back above 61.6. That's that important historic moment for BTC. Now, what is important that I noticed that is signifying basically that alt season is in fact upon us is two things. We got this big drop off in BTC dominance. Talked about it yesterday. It got even worse. I mean, BTC dropped about a percentage point in dominance. That's a huge move for one day, guys, for those that aren't familiar. And what we saw at the same time was the overall market cap of crypto, even though BTC itself slid about 8%, the overall market cap of crypto maybe slid like 1%, 2%, somewhere in there. And what this shows you is that a little bit of money was leaving the space, but for the most part, we actually saw this money from BTC spilling over to alts. All right. This is an important moment in the market because we had questions. I know some people had questions months and months ago about, now that institutional money is in the space. Some people said, oh yeah, we're not going to see money spill over from BTC to other assets and blah, blah, blah. And I said that was just a flat out lie. And we're seeing this right now. It's the reason why BTC has been outpaced by a lot of alts over the last 24 hours. And some of them significantly. Some of them have gone on huge surges. Fetch was one of them. Fetch, oh my gosh, my Fetch bag is doing fantastic. But ADA heavily outpaced what BTC was doing. And why this is important is this is the signifier for alt season. When you have retail money starting to shift from BTC to alts, to Ethereum, to some of these large caps, this is that confirmation that we're here. Your patience is finally at this point where it's going to pay off. Now, again, this is not financial advice. This is not a guarantee. We don't know what's going to happen. All right. There's nobody out there can predict what's going to happen 100%. I've had some good calls. I've had some bad calls. But right now, all these numbers are indicating that we're going to follow what we've done historically, which means we're probably going to have a spike at some point in July, whether it's mid, early, late. It's probably going to heavily depend actually on Ethereum spot ETS, but that's something for a different video. But this is important stuff. People that are just casting the information aside, those are the people that frankly don't make it in the markets. All right. People waiting for lower prices or thinking that we're going to, drop down to 20 cents in terms of ADA. Frankly, it doesn't look like it's going to happen. We're now at this point where we're outpacing BTC. A lot of strength is being shown here in the market, a lot of resilience. And that's with some, I'd say, pretty sizable news. When someone is publicly announcing that they're going to, dump billions of dollars in the market, and really the only thing that bleeds is BTC, that's a pretty important moment, guys. So I just wanted to share that with everyone. Alt season is in fact upon us. We're going to do what we've done historically speaking. And what this means for ADA is probably the same thing. Historically, a great late market performer. And with all these exciting things that are in fact coming, be prepared. So have a great day. Show your love below. Let me know your thoughts. Catch you guys in the next one. Take care.